thanks for joining me. I'm excited to chat about the Akashic Records and karma today. Going to try and make this a series of shorter videos. I know it's tough to get through a long video on YouTube. You got a lot you want to see, and I appreciate that. So try and keep it simple. Try and get through it pretty quick. If you have any questions, please comment. If you want to support the channel, please subscribe and like. First of all, these things we discuss on the channel are just topics of discussion, not trying to push an agenda, not even saying I believe in all of this. I'm just opening it up to, information for people to make up their own minds about. And if we're gonna talk about the Akashic Record, I believe we'll start there with what exactly is that? If it's a record, where is it? How are the records kept? The idea behind it is it's an energy field encompassing all matter, where everything that anyone does is recorded on what they call ether, which is it means, in Hindu word, it means air, space, or ether. Just maybe an energy field that organizes the matter of our reality. It may be what gives matter the signal to be and vibrate as what it is. This is just a theory. I mean, it's a current theory they have. So they got the Akashic field, and then the physical world is entwined with it. It's all part of one thing. So there's a record. Two main reasons. Why is there a record? I guess a good way to look at it is it's a tool to help us learn and grow as souls. So it's a spiritual evolution, and it's a tool to do that. And it keeps track of what we call karma. It's a karma. I think you guys probably pretty know what karma is, but it's when you do something, it's not necessarily that it comes back on you. That's not how karma works. Karma merely keeps track. It's up to you to change your karma or to not change your karma. Deciding not to do something is also making a decision. Of course, you're deciding not to do it. So that's kind of something we have to think about. The record offers an opportunity to evolve spiritually. We are born in a life situation of our choice. When we come into this world, we have entered contracts with other souls from our past, or indeed even our present, to spiritually interact together in this physical domain where the challenges are great, as we all know, to try and grow, to try and think of the other parts of us. We're all one. All people are basically part of the same thing. It's just that our experiences isolate us. Some of you may be thinking that there must be some kind of intelligence implied here, a divine consciousness, if you will. Assuming you want to evolve spiritually, then the Akashic Record is an excellent tool for doing that. We're talking about a conscious universe that is not only self-aware, but has a goal. It's interactive, and it's moving towards an agenda. Is that ascension to where we no longer have to face the trials of this physical plane? Some people think so. I personally, I'm just trying to work out how I feel about it myself. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Information. I got a page to read here for you. This kind of puts it together in a way. I took it out of the book that I referenced a lot of this information out of. Humans are a part of a whole we call the universe. That part limited in time and space, where we experience ourselves, our thoughts, and feelings as something separate from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of our consciousness. A prison in a way, restricting our personal desires and affections to a few others nearest to us. Our task here should be to get free of this prison with universal compassion, to embrace all living creatures in the whole of all things. We're all energy. We're all matter. It's strange that we're in a situation socially and morally where these topics aren't addressed quite as much as maybe some people would like them to be. So we decided we want to be our best, and we want to use this tool, the Akashic record, to help us do that. So how do we access this record? How can we know where we're at, what we need to do? Well, there's a few ways. Generally, to access the Akashic record, historically, you have to be in an altered state. I know that sounds terrible. Altered states happen all the time. You enter them all day. I have to mention Edgar Cayce, the Sleeping Prophet. If you're really interested in this and you want to find out more about it, his case history is considered by some people to be proof of what we're discussing here, what I'm discussing, that there is something that can be accessed, and that he only did it at taking a nap, sleeping. I guess it was more or less a dream, and actually affected the lives of thousands of people. So that is all recorded and factual, and I hope you take time to look at that. That will help you understand better than anything I can tell you. So to enter an altered state, historically, people have used mind-altering drugs, but meditation, dreaming, even contemplation, just simple contemplation over the fact, alters your consciousness to prepare you to understand it better, hopefully. Benefits from connecting with the record would include getting back on your path. You're walking through life. You have a feeling that, what am I doing here? Why do I bother? Well, none of this is a coincidence. You're here for a reason. These things are put before you for you to grow. So it's something you might think is trivial, like saying thank you, opening a door for someone. I don't care what sex they are. Just helping. Straight up helping. I'm going to start sounding like a preacher again. But these are the things that will help you. I mean, you'll help yourself and you'll help others. It's just a win-win situation. You may use the records to receive information, even answers to things going on in your life that can help you progress, in a lot of ways, to be happy, to have a full life, to be content with your direction. You may be presented with opportunities, and perhaps you haven't understood at this point that these opportunities, if they keep coming, if you keep seeing the same thing or the same type of thing, it's because that's one of your challenges that you need to work on. And a lot of times when we get upset with people, it's because we're seeing things in them that we need to work on. And that's one of the ways that from my studies, that how karma shows us what it is that we need to be doing. And it's the more you look, the more you'll see. Again, I have to say, Edgar Cayce's probably the best example. Please take a chance to look at his stuff. And if this works, you will see other issues in your life, and it's really opening a door to a path that maybe you should have been on all along. I don't know. I hope that you'll at least consider a little bit about this. And again, I'm trying to keep these videos short, so I'm going to cut this one short and throw down another one here next week. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention. If you decide to try and meditate between now and the next video, it might not hurt to watch a video about it, but I can give you a brief description of it, at least to what I do, and the common idea behind meditation. I guess the hard part of meditation is getting to a quiet place where no external influences distract you, and then try to erase the conscious part of your brain. Don't think about the bills, don't think of what you're going to do tomorrow, or try not to think about anything. This is the part that takes a lot of practice. You just have to try it. You'll get better the more you try, and eventually you get to a point where it's not you, and you're in this quiet spot, your happy place, and you may see things. People see it like a TV screen sometimes. It doesn't really matter. It's auditory. It's like a voice, but you don't really hear a voice. You just get it coming through. Ideas pop into your head. This is the kind of stuff you're looking for as far as information that can help you with your karma, or help you with your path. Anything that's waiting there for you, you should be able to receive that with practice and a little bit of listening. And we'll take as far as we can. As long as you guys show interest and look at the page, I'll keep running this series on the Akashic record and karma. Thanks for joining me here today. Certainly enjoyed having a chance to talk to you all about this. I haven't seen a lot of comments, but I hope soon that we'll get more. And again, you guys have a great day. Pleasure being here. Bye.